Oh man, this is one of those very cool bartop. It weighs a ton, but we do have some very cool features. So let's take a close look at it. We have many different devices that you can buy for your arcade collection. However, when it comes to a Photoplay or a touchscreen device, this is just another level, and I can tell you, one of those devices should be in your collection if you have an arcade room. With a simple reason, there are so many cool games you can play and it's fun for everyone. The touch of the sport. This thing has some very interesting features when it comes to high scores and even some online features back in the day. The Photoplay positive games with all kinds of basic games, card games and also touch-based games. The latest was more like this sensor registration and all kinds of cool features that we can't use anymore. Comes also with a built-in crappy camera, because these things are quite horrible, but the idea was kinda cool. If you're going to be playing it not on free play, because that's actually what these things were made for, you put them on a bar, because it was actually a bar top, and we can play all kinds of cool games, putting your money in here, getting 1 credit and play all kinds of cool games. This thing has a very unique and compact design. Seriously, like this thing was absolutely next level. If you're looking at the full-size machines, they were like massive, but this thing has a very compact technology in the inside. Something you don't see very often now. The latest or the last released versions came with this very nice powerful PC in the inside. Has the option for 3D rendering and have all kinds of cool options. In here we're finding the touchscreen. You can just see different kind of connectors. One of them, for example, the USB connected with the PC for the touching capabilities. And in here we're finding even more connections and having all kinds of cool setup, for example, over here for the monitor itself. And at the other side we're finding the mini PC. So also referred as the Power Cube, the Power Cube Pro to be exactly. This is one of those very cool mini PCs, having the power supply at the front, and at the back we're finding all kinds of, let's say, very unique connections, serial connections you don't have with modern PCs anymore. But this is actually a unique designed PC in the inside that contains all kinds of games. At the right we're finding the compartment for, or actually the mechanism for all of the coins, and underneath over here we're finding the compartment where all of the coins will drop in, where you can get them out, because in the end these things were made for making some serious money. But let's plug it in and let's power it on. Oh, the fanny inside sounds like a freaking vacuum cleaner. And at the side we're also having LED light up that will only work when the software has been booted up. So booting up the machine will take a very long time. So what I understand of these things will come with, let's say, normal storage or SSD storage or something like that. And every single time you're going to be booting up the machine, it will go into the menu and loading all of the components and doing a checking of the preconditions of everything seems to be working just fine. The blue LEDs are kind of cool and they will interact with the game when it's going to be happening. It's not like the deluxe we have seen with different products like GVL that I've reviewed here on the channel, but it's a very cool addition. But let's have some retro fun, because we can actually call it that. So we have quiz, we have all the kind of different ones. It's going to be in Dutch language. Yep. And over here we're having My Photoplay. So with My Photoplay you can put in your name and you can even make a picture. So one of those very cool features, and everybody have like a pin code. So let's see, we're having over here you can connect to yourself, help and the prices, with explanation how everything works. And then we're having over here the language. So let's switch it out to English. We have 3 languages over here. It's a little bit easier to make the review in the end. We're having quiz, skill, cards, top games and new games. I understand there is a huge update having like over 1,000 different games. This is not implemented over here. But let's see what we're getting. So quiz. So over here we're having the Amaro Mio fun quiz. And you can just see that I'm kind of different ones with very cool music. Quizmania, Trivial Pursuit, Quiz Show, Girls versus Boys, and the Soccer World with all kinds of questions regarding the soccer games. So let's go to the games. Let's press over here. Skill games, and skill games, 28 games in total. So it's the same like with JVL. We have not like a lot of games, but we do have like a lot of familiar ones. We have 7, Find It, Kniffler MD, some of the kind of strange names, Damage, it's more like an arcade game, it's called The Same Game, you know, those names are kind of weird, Get for Fun, Clockwork, Newton, this is kind of cool, Collector, We're having over here Ice Age. Mini Golf is a three-dimensional game. That's kind of cool. I love this game, by the way. We're having the Pirates, Sphinx, Spinball. And Spinball is sort of a kind of interesting one. This is not your typical pinball. World Hunt, Rumble, Marbles, Battleships. And yep, it's the all famous Battleship, so that's kind of cool. We're having Billiards over here. This is a game that we have seen with more touchscreen stuff. Twins, Air Hockey. Air Hockey is kind of cool. We're going to be trying a couple of them. Alchemy, Athletics. You know, this is one of those very strange games that we need to keep pressing like crazy. This is going to be fun. Escape. We have seen kind of escape games, but they are slightly different from each other. To stick around looking at the different brands, this is just like another puzzle game. Find It is one of my favorite ones, where you need to find the differences between the characters. It's a lot of fun and quite difficult. We can even play it with 2 players. Heartbeat and Morris. Moving on to the card games. Card games, we have all kinds of cool. Diamonds 11, Magic Rings, Solitaire AM, Fun Towers, Crack Cardlander, Double Jack, Romance Tower, 11 Speed, and I think Galaxy. And we have over here Take Two. We're having top games, and that's one of those subjects. I'm more like, you know, top games. What are top games? You can make everything out of it. You can just see we're having similar Trivial Pursuit, 7 Fun Towers. So I'm guessing you can make like a special cage for yourself, like a top favorite. New games. And in here we're finding some other guns. I think we didn't see Micro Olympics. And yeah, those games are graphical wise not that interesting. This looks more like an Angry Birds meets, yeah, Angry Birds meets an airplane. Hand co-op is one of my favorite ones we're going to be trying out. This is one of those games where you need to figure out where's the egg. You know, all kinds of cool games. The collection, I do wonder if you're going to be updating this with the 1000 collection. Is it not too much? But there are a couple of cool games on here. Some of them looking cool. So another one I wanted to check out is Mini Golf. So let's get into it. That Hen Coops game or whatever is kind of cool. So we just started the game over here. And we need to figure out where is the egg. You know, how basic can it be? And that's what all of these devices are basically based on. Okay, the egg is in the middle, and it's going to be more difficult, of course. It's going to be switching. Oh, there was a nasty one. Yep. Do you still remember? Do you know where it is? I think it's over here. Oh yeah. You're collecting the save score, that's kind of cool. So you're actually saving up different points, and you can just say, hey, I want to save the score. Yes, I want to. So put in your name saying, hey, I'm going to be Wicked. And in here we can just save all our scores. You can put in a pin code, and you can say like, hey, this is going to be the pin code, and that's it. You can see over there the camera is going to be turned on. The camera quality, I don't know what's going on with it, but you can make a screenshot. You can say what kind of gender you are, pressing OK, and that's it. And here we're finding all kinds of different score. You have over here somebody already played, has some different, and that is kind of cool. So you have like multiple people can play on it, you can save your score and having all kinds of fun. Newton is a very cool game because we need to put in, let's say, this like another level of thinking. So let's say we're going to be removing this, and both of the gold items will touch each other. But of course, it's going to be different, like going into, let's say, some other stuff, go in different stages, it's going to be more difficult. So you need to think like, okay, what will I remove before I'm going to be messing it up? So let's say I'm going to be removing these two first. Okay, messing it up already. There you go. Failure. So Mini Golf did have some loading times. I think this because the game is 3D graphics, so it's going to be a little bit more, let's say, difficult to load up. So we need to place the ball first, and then we're going to be sliding it like that. And there we go. I wish for the video it went great. Okay, let's give this another try. There we go. No! I hate Mini Golf. Oh! This is another weird game. I don't know exactly how to say, is this like a collecting game, or, you know, it's kind of weird, let's put it that way. So you can just collect all of these things. And that's it. Need to be fast. So one of those games that I've been playing on, let's say, other devices in the collection. Normally we'd have a joystick of some kind, and we don't have that over here. But that's it. That's the only thing they need to do. It's fun. Of course, it's going to be more difficult when progressing to the different stages. Graphical-wise, it looks kind of cool. There we go. Let's go. If the touchscreen can keep up. Oh, but I can't. Oh, see, that's what I mean. You know, it's the resistance of the screen is quite difficult to do this fast. Spinball. Okay. Whoa, that's trippy. Seriously? I wish they went for like a very cool pinball game itself, but it seems to be that was not the case. Oh yeah, that's how it is. It's more like a three-dimensional Pong. That is really weird. I think one of the downsides to the touchscreen, if you need to be holding it and going over the touchscreen, you can feel like a lot of resistance. It's not going to be very comfortable. Another cool thing is, over here we're having a great example. Having the free games, 1-2 players and fun match. With the fun match, play together with someone else. So it's kind of cool that we do have the option to play together. So we have different kind of modes. But I'm a lowdown, so let's go for the one player mode. Loading can be different between games, but you can see there's almost instant load. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm guessing this is one of the things. No, it isn't. Oh man, already starting off. I'm messing it up. Oh, there we go. That's the one. And I can tell you that some of these are quite difficult. The first stage is like crazy, but this is just a lot of fun games and I'm going to be failing it as I'm recording it. Oh wait, there's another one. And a lot of cool card games, so let's see if we can get ourselves lucky to win this match. Let's choose green. Can I manage to fix this? Oh, can I do this? There we go. Oh yeah. Nice. Woo! I think most people would love to own one of these devices in their collection. Photoplay, you do have different models out there and the first generations are a lot of fun. Don't have this fancy menu with all kinds of profiles, accounts and even like a webcam. However, these games are just timeless and a lot of people will love them, young and old. It doesn't matter, I think everybody just loves a quiz and skill card game, with top games, new games, you know it. There are so many fun and basic, they are timeless and like this machine. Thank you all for watching, consider subscribing and it will be great to see you in the next video.